it reduces the amount of money available for government to do the things that we want it to do for us. And so, for instance, the way this COVID money was misused, if it had been used properly, we probably would not be in the situation in which we are. A finance minister gets up one day and closes 10 Ghanaian banks and sends everybody home and says we will pay the depositors' accounts. And so for something that you could have used $5 billion to solve, you said liquidity of Ghanaian banks, something you could use $5 billion to solve, you create a debt of $25 billion. I mean, what kind of reckless management of an economy is this? And the Ghana Integrity Initiative has just released a report. And it says that there's been zero improvement in the last 4 years in the fight against corruption. It is clear that this president is not interested in the fight against corruption, because those who are engaged in corruption are the people closest to him. It says that we scored 43 out of 100 and we ranked 70th in 2023 by Transparency International. And so we were 70th in the Transparency Perception Index. And it means that we've not made any efforts in fighting corruption. And this at a time when we have the Office of Special Prosecutor. Suddenly they say Special Prosecutor should return all Cecilia Dapa's money to her. And then the explanation they give is that Special Prosecutor cannot handle money laundering cases and what. So what was the need to establish the Office of the Special Prosecutor?
The notion of Edefa SML and you may be a chimse Koso contract in one would say incident tray and I watch him says one of the and Kawaba. One jin di se enko beti ase masa contract no krampo aye adwuma kra eno ho nsem so what to say. When
we come, we're going to strengthen the fight against corruption. There's a current issue going on where a company called SML, the government regulator for the downstream fuels sector is MPA. MPA have put in place a mechanism for monitoring evasion in terms of taxes on fuel. The Minister of Finance, who is the President's cousin, asked GRA to sign another agreement with a company called SML to do exactly the same thing that MPA is doing. And they are paying that company for doing that. They pay them almost 20-something million Ghana cedis. And they are not satisfied. Now they want to expand the corruption. So they sign an agreement with the company and say, oh, every oil that we export, record it so that we don't lose anything. Meanwhile, there's already a system in the oil industry for making sure that Ghana gets its fair share. And he says that for every oil that is exported, we'll give you 75 cents on every barrel. And he says for every gold that is exported, we'll give you 75 cents. So monitor it for us. And so this is a company that would easily have run away with about $100 million every year for no work done. An NDC government under me will not accept or recognize this SML agreement.